What's good, YouTube? Nappy here, back again once again, and today, I have another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire news and update video for you guys. Now, earlier today, we had the incredibly hyped, and just hyped E3 trailer that came out, but right now, we're going to do a little bit more of a calmed, relaxed, let's step-by-step breakdown analysis. I don't really like using the word analysis. It makes me feel like I'm about to flip out like some beakers and flasks on the video or some shit. But still, we're gonna do a breakdown of the trailer that we saw and go through it step by step. But I am not alone today. I am joined by the ShadyPenguinn.
What's going on? I guess you guys are shady people. You guys are shady people. ShadyPenguinn here. What's going on?
What up? So let's just go ahead and dive right into this. The first screenshot we're seeing the starters, the brand new, well, not brand new. We already know it's 6 Gen miles away, but yeah. Really the reason I wanted to pinpoint each of these is because of the updated battle scenes behind them.
Yep, I totally missed that when we first saw the trailer. To be honest with you, I completely missed it. And then when I actually watched your hype video, I was like, oh my gosh, look at them. Yeah,
because even though this is just the regular like field environment that you're seeing, it's still crazy update. Like, look at the detail in the trees behind Trico.
Like all the different colors of green, like there's so many different shades.
Exactly, it's insane. And then if you move on to the Torchic one, what was the name of the I always slip up when I did my second video, I couldn't remember the name of Sootopolis City. What was the name of the mountain in that region?
Oh, where it had all the ashes?
Yeah. Cause that's what I feel like this is a screenshot from, just in the background, because it's like all volcanic and everything.
Yeah, because that was like Ash Way or something like that, Ash Path. But then I can't remember the name of the mountain at all.
But still, just again, we didn't have a battle background, a battle backdrop like this in X and Y.
Yeah, no, nothing like this.
Because like you mentioned, the colors in the last one, just look at the colors in this one. I know. The sky
the contrast of the sky against the red of the stone. It looks like, oh my goodness.
It's so good. And that's the thing that you guys don't always catch on, is that just that minute attention to detail. That's all it is that can take a game from being good to great. That's amazing. And then, of course, if you look at the Mudkip one, here we're on the beach, obviously in Slateport City. Mudkip is doing his damn thing. Honestly, I didn't say it in my last video. If you ain't Team Mudkip, I don't want to talk. Mudkip is amazing in X and Y. Of course, he's going to be amazing in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. But still, just the idea that they've taken a city and a town and made that a backdrop for a battle as well, because if you go to the anime, if you go to even in the game, you can have battles anywhere in the game. You have a battle in the top of Sylph Company. You have a battle in the middle of the street somewhere sometimes. But still, for them to take this and give us an actual city background, because I think the only time we ever had that in X and Y was in Lumio City when you had those random ass battles post game.
Yeah, I think that was it. Otherwise it was the same. It was just basically the same battle background, which definitely got stale. Side note, I hope that they implement this into Wi-Fi battles, how you can choose your background music. I really hope that you can do, like, choose your background. I don't know if they're going to do that, but like, with how much attention and detail they're putting into these backgrounds, I really hope they do it.
I really hope they do it, because I remember back when we did a roundtable a while back, there was one thing that we spoke on when we were seeing screenshots of Wi-Fi battles, and they were doing all these this stuff at conventions and stuff, and there was people with their video cameras recording it and whatnot, and we just saw the same background over and over and over again, that regular green and tealish background, and there was a lot of discussion going on then of maybe it would be like DLC that'll come out, maybe.
Yeah, yep.
But I don't know about all that, but still, honestly, that when it comes to Wi-Fi, that would be the next step, in my opinion.
Exactly.
Just the aesthetics of it, to take the background, just like you said, we can change our music, so why can't we change our background?
Exactly.
So I don't know, we'll see. But still, if we move on, Gym Leader Roxanne, it says you were challenged by Gym Leader Roxanne, because the first thing that comes to mind when I see this is we have an empty badge.
Yep. That was such a cool idea for them to do that.
Yeah, the badge isn't filled in, and of course, when we first saw it, I just saw Roxanne in the badge, and I'm just like, oh my god, what's going on? It's all computerized, and just, oh my god. But then, of course, the look on, and you, again, that attention to detail, you are challenged by Leader Roxanne. So this is, of course, as we're getting ready to start, so the badge is empty, so I'm imagining we're going to have a cutscene similar to this after the battle, where she comes back and talks to us, and the badge is filled in.
Yep. I would think so. I would hope so.
I don't know if we're going to get like an individual animation like that in X and Y, where the badge is like spinning and everything on the middle of your screen, or if they're going to combine the two, because the badge is already here.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but still, Roxanne is Roxanne. Moving on, we have little Pico, Mr. Briny. Nexus is losing his mind over Pelipper and Wingull here. But still, it's nice to see the updated version of I don't know if you would say a classic. I mean, everyone knows Pico and Mr. Briny. So to see him taking us back and forth from Slateport to Dewford, Dewford to Petalburg, and back again, I love it. I love it. It gives me a lot of hope and I don't want to say inspiration, but like just looking at where we're at now. They have a yacht. They got a yacht in the game, so it's like, what's the next generation gonna bring if they're doing this right now with the game?
Oh my goodness.
So either way, moving on, Fortree City. This was definitely a huge thing that a lot of people were talking about when we first heard the remakes. First thing that came out of everyone's mouth is, I can't wait to see Fortree City.
And it looks great. I don't think they did anything. I mean, you only see this small section of the town, but
yeah,
I just think of Donkey Kong Country. I feel like I'm in, like, it's still, it screams Nintendo still. Just everything it feels like. I mean, obviously Pokemon screams Nintendo, but I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if it's just seeing it in 3D. Like, it's just, I don't know.
My biggest thing that I want to see is, obviously, since they're updating a lot of things in the game and it's a remake, is it going to be a direct remake, like house by house remake, or are there going to be things moved around here and there, you know, just to accommodate the new graphics and the new size of the game? So I don't know, but still, Fortree City, I can't wait till I load the game and I get to this point, because I already know it's gonna blow me away. Just climbing up the ladder, walking across the bridge, doing stupid shit like that. Again, it's the attention to detail, it's the little things. The fact that I can go from treehouse to treehouse in the goddamn game.
Yep.
Then, of course, moving on, we have Bike Path, nice and powerful Bike Path. I mean, it's Bike Path, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there's nothing much to say, I mean, except you gotta do those speed runs trying to I always confuse Mac and Acro Bike. Like, I forget. I think, wait, is it Acro is the one that does tricks? No, Acro's the one that's fast.
No, Mach Bike is fast.
Mach is fast. Oh yeah, because like Mach. Oh yeah, Mach Bike speed. That makes sense. I'll never forget that now. Wow.
Mach Bike is fast, or at least I'm pretty sure. Watch me be the dumbass, and everyone corrects me in the comment section below. But still, that's how I remember, because Mach is like Mach speed, so you go fast, and Acro like acrobatics, you do tricks and stuff.
Oh yeah, it makes perfect sense.
So yeah, honestly, the thing that comes to mind when I'm looking at this, of course, you see the top path and the lower path. The only thing that ever really caught my mind whenever I went across Bike Path is New Mauville, and I always remember it, and I always think of that when I see this, because it's like a secret area that you come to later on in the game. After you pass through this initial area, you come back and visit it again. So New Mauville, I definitely like to check out and see in the remakes and whatnot. But I mean, again, like you were talking about with the Trico screenshot, just when it looks at the colors, the crystal clear water up against the clear platform, I would not cycle across a clear platform like that. That's crazy. No, thank you.
I didn't. Oh yeah, if you look at that, you see the path, the bottom path of grass underneath, right through the glass. That looks so sick. Oh my goodness.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Moving on though, we have a gym.
Now, I have no idea. This looks insane.
Originally in the hype video, I mentioned that I thought this was Roxanne's gym, and it's, of course, because we saw Leader Roxanne, and because you see rocks and stuff going on. But then upon second thought, I saw Munching Orange and Callum on Twitter talking about it. Callum being Hoodlum Scrafty, they were saying this was Moss Deep City Gym with the twins, because you see the psychic trainers and everything's floating off the ground.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
So yeah, I mean, of course, I'm trying to like see some sort of depth in the picture all the way to the back to see if we can see like the gym leaders or something back there, but you can't really see anything. But really, all you have to go off of is the fact that everything's floating, and the fact that there's nothing but psychic type trainers on here.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. Plus, like, you always think of like meditation and stuff. They're always off by some waterfall and some like long pillars. So that's probably why all those pillars of stone are back there. Yeah. It's not so much the idea that it's a rock type gym. It's just like it's that feel of just meditation. So that makes sense.
But still, this is sick as fuck.
Yeah, no, it looks insane. That looks honestly, it already looks. I can't think of a gym in X and Y that like.
Well, the first time I saw Viola's gym in the trailer, I lost my mind, because we're on a spider web.
Yeah, no, it's true. I don't know. I guess since this is more of a high tech feel because it's a psychic type gym, it leaves a little bit more of an impression on me. Yeah. But yeah, the spider web was definitely a big deal. I remember that.
And of course, this leaves a little bit more of an impression on me because I know that this isn't the first gym.
Yep.
I was kind of disappointed when I played X and Y. I was like, this gym that I've been waiting and dying to get into is the very first one.
It's the very first one, and all that hype is gone.
It's just gone immediately. It's like they're just in the middle of Santaloon City. There's this. Anyways, it's whatever. But moving on, we have another screenshot, and of course, I think is it followed by the second? Yeah, the second one, which you guys will see here in a minute, is him falling through the floor. And again, this is another one that I was talking to Callum about, and I was asking like, what do you think this is? Like, what could this possibly be? And his suggestion was, this is Flannery's gym. And I was sitting there thinking, there's water here, Callum. Flannery's a fire type leader. But at the same time, she had a whole bunch of steam and stuff going on in her gym. the whole time.
Yeah.
And she had those traps in the gym where you, in order to get through, you have to go through the different holes in the ground and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I guess you could say they updated it with trapdoors in the ground or something.
And then like that water is actually like a thick steam.
Yeah.
Or fog, or it was. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but that makes sense.
So I don't know. To me, we really don't get to see anything besides the two trainers just chilling there. And again, the water is what kind of threw me off because, like I said, in Flannery's gym originally you had steam. You didn't just have like standing water.
Yep.
So I don't know. I can't.
Cool. I know they can't do, but when you jump between screenshots, you can actually see the steam on the like on the overall picture. It actually moves.
Like in the foreground in front of the trainer. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it a little bit. So I guess that could be Flannery's gym very well. I don't know.
Definitely.
We'll have to wait and see. Moving on again, of course. Now we have the serious factor in the game.
Yes.
The most easily one of the most recognizable trainers in the Pokemon franchise, Mr. Steven Stone himself, is standing here. And you mentioned something earlier we were talking about because there was speculation that he was researching Mega Evolution against the fact that he already knows about Mega Evolution or something like that.
Yeah, well, because when we got the Korokoro scans on Saturday, it was translated that Steven's looking for the he's searching for the mystery of the Mega Stones, as if he doesn't know much about it. But then when you see the English translation, like the official English translation, is saying Mega Evolution is a phenomenon that has long been shrouded in mystery. It doesn't sound like he doesn't know what he's talking about. It sounds like he's just like talking about the mystery of Mega Evolution, but he already has some knowledge on it. Like I don't think he's searching for it. I think he already has a good amount of information on it. I mean, he's Steven freaking Stone, so...
Yeah, and of course there's been those theories that have been flying around because Steven Stone, he's a rare stone collector. Of course, Mega Stones are rare stones. He's going to be looking into them and looking for them and whatnot. So, I don't know. From the Korokoro screenshots as well, a lot of people were speculating. I know we did on the Prison Podcast over on Lumio Station. We were talking about he's got like a Mega Ring or... what's the name of the thing?
Oh, a Mega. What did he use? I know. I was
a Mega
saying
Brooch.
Bangle. Yeah, Brooch. That's
a Mega Brooch or something on his shoulder. So if that's the case, I just want to see what Steven Stone's Mega is gonna be. That's all I want to see. I got my fingers crossed for Mega Metagross. That's all I want. That's all I want.
They have to. There's no way that's not gonna be like Metagross looks like. I mean, Metagross already looks like such a threat, but then that's exactly why. Look, they did it to Tyranitar. They did it to things that already look threatening. Do it. Come on, Metagross, we need it.
If anything for Metagross, because number one, I think Metagross has one of the best designs of Pokemon, period. So just design-wise, I want to see what a Mega Metagross looks like.
Exactly. And the shiny version of Metagross is gold.
Oh, I want to see
the Mega.
Oh, I gotta see it. Game Freak, please make it happen. I swear to God. Anyways, moving on, we get to the Team Aqua and Team Magma bases, or at least the entrance to them, I'm guessing. This reminds me of Victory Road entrance from X and Y.
Yep.
But still,
that's the same feel.
this is intense as hell. Like,
just honestly, this is one of my favorite parts of the trailer. Like, I just love, like, it's such a dark feel. Even on both, you know what's weird? Actually, the Team Aqua side feels a little brighter. I guess it's just because of the doorway. Like, you notice that the doorway for Team Magma is all blacked out, and then you have the Team Aqua one, which is white out, which is weird because the teams are the opposite colors. But I don't know what Nintendo's trying to balance this out.
Wow. See what you did there.
Not entirely sure. But
I think it's just the feel of what the teams are trying to offer. Like Team Magma, even though it's like magma and lava, they're like a cold steel type thing where they're all industrialized and like futuristic. So it's just like a complex type of thing. Whereas Team Aqua is more like just by nature type of thing.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That's how I see it. But either way, we were just speaking on Mega Evolution, and now we're talking about the different teams. And of course, we're talking about Steven Stone's Mega Brooch or whatever he has on his shoulder. If you move on to the next screenshot, you can see Archie and Maxie, the team leaders. And the most apparent thing is if you look on Archie's chain. So stereotypical, the black man's got a chain. But still, if you look on Archie's chain down there at the bottom, there's a little stone encrusted in there.
Yup. Oh my goodness.
And it's obviously a Mega Evolution stone because you can see it. You can see the detail, the different colors in it. And then if you look at Maxie on the other side, a lot of people are saying that it's possibly his glasses will hold the Mega Evolution or the keystone or whatever it is that the trainer needs. So, I don't know. This is something I spoke on in my theories and speculation video when the games were just announced. I know we've spoken on Lumio Station as well in the Prison Podcast. But if you take X and Y and you make a carbon copy of it in the sense of who has Mega Evolutions or the access to Mega Evolution, Lysandre had it.
Yep.
And he had Mega Gyarados. So if where's Archie? Archie and Maxie have it as well, then we could very well see their aces becoming Mega Evolutions.
Now, who were their aces in the original?
I think I
thought Archie or Team Magma had Camerupt.
Yeah, Camerupt, and then didn't Aqua have it was either Sharpedo or Crawdon.
Oh, either way, I'm happy, but it would probably be Sharpedo.
I'd rather see a Mega Sharpedo than a Mega Crawdon. I know you want a Mega Crawdon, but let's be honest, that would be broken as
I know,
hell.
yeah, there's no reason. Unless they, but then, the only thing I would fear is if they made a Mega Crawdon and they got rid of adaptability.
I was just about to say it too. If they got rid of adaptability, maybe I could see it. If they did get rid of adaptability, I can't remember what the name of it is off the top of my head. I know Armaldo has it, the ability that makes it so you can't get critted.
Battle Armor? Is it Battle Armor?
I think it's Battle Armor. I mean, it just makes sense to me because like Crawdon has like the scales on him, kind of like
thick shell.
Yeah, the shell, kind of like Armaldo does. So I don't know if they want to give that to him and up his stats at the same time, but still, I think that might fall under the weight of the Mega Latios and Gyarados in the sense that if you just don't Mega Evolve and you give it an item, it's stronger than the Mega Evolution itself. So
exactly. I think I would really hope for Mega Sharpedo just because like if he got a full body. Like, we don't have a full-body shark Pokemon at all. Like, there's no like, Sharpedo's like half a shark. Like, he's not, like, a full-body shark. So it would be sick if, like, his Mega Evolution actually, like, straight up turned into a beast.
I want to see him, like, Mega Evolve into, like, a Hammerhead shark. I know we already have Garchomp, but still.
Yeah, but Garchomp is on he's on his hind legs. He doesn't count.
Yeah. He's a land shark. We want an actual water shark. But still. Either way, moving on, again, we see more of Archer and Maxie. Why do I keep calling them Archer and Maxie? Archie and what's the other guy's name?
I think it is. I thought his other name is Maxie.
Maxie, Archie and Maxie. God damn it! Change your names. Make it Archer. God damn. Anyways, as we move along, going from evil side to the good side, we have Brendan and May chilling here. It's interesting to see the redesigns of the characters. I like how they make it prominent now that Brendan does not have white hair and that's just a hat. As a kid, I never gave two shits about that. That was one thing that I found out when I started doing YouTube, and people were like, it's not his hair, it's a hat. I'm like, okay.
See, I was honestly just like, what? Because I loved it. I was like, oh, this kid has white hair. That's freaking awesome. He's like 14, 15 years old and he has white hair. That's amazing. When I was a kid, that's what I thought anyway. And then I literally found out like 3 months ago that he has brown hair. And I was like, are you kidding me? But I gotta say, I like the designs a lot more in game than I did on the Korokoro stands.
Oh yeah, I agree with you on that point. I like them a lot more in game, and one thing a lot of people were talking about is how their outfits are kind of sort of made like swimsuits. Especially if you look at Brendan, he's got like a wetsuit type of thing going on. And of course, if it makes sense because half the region is covered in water, but still, it's just again that attention to detail. They made it so much more appropriate for where they're at.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So I don't know.
I honestly didn't think about that, but yeah, they both look like they could just jump in the water anytime possible.
Yeah. And then moving on, once again, we have more Mega Evolution. The Mega Bangle, I'm guessing that's the Bangle.
Yeah, you know what? It's weird because it looks very similar to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they said that it's a bangle, so we're gonna go ahead and say that it's a bangle.
Well, no. I think we got our definition of rings mixed up. Mega Ring is actually a ring on your finger.
Oh, I'm thinking. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like the Mega. I don't know if you call it like a Mega Bracelet or whatever, but the Mega Bangle, I'm guessing, is this new item that they have on their wrist with their little pointy square fingers. I don't know why you gave them pointy square little fingers like that. Why'd you chop the tips of their fingers off, Game Freak? I'll never understand. But still, it's interesting to see. Because before in X and Y, we had that screenshot of the trainer and the Pokemon at the same time. Like he hit his wrist and then Mega Evolve. Now they're taking their time out to specifically show the trainer activating their Keystone device, and then boom, Mega Evolution.
Maybe they copped out and they're doing it this way. I mean, doing it a little more attention to detail this time because there's no character customization. So it's just, I don't know, maybe.
True. Actually, I never thought about that until now.
Yeah, there's not going to be character customization in this
because it's specifically just Brendan and May. Yeah.
Yep.
That makes sense. Either way, let's go ahead and get into this.
Yeah, look at that screenshot right there. You guys see Mega Sceptile with no tail right now? Oh my god.
That was one thing that we both caught on to in the video, was the fact that, as you can see, the screenshot is paused here and his little Christmas tree tail is missing. If you actually let the trailer play and you go back and watch it, it looks as if his tail like pops off or is shot off the end of his tail whenever he uses attacks.
Yeah.
So
That's so amazing.
I don't know. As you can see here, he's using Leaf Storm, and he's fucking up my dude Mega Swampert over here, which I don't really appreciate. I don't appreciate that at all. But still, the fact that we get these megas, the Hoenn megas, for the longest time, people have been speculating and they've wanted it to happen. And again, to reference Lumio Station, the podcast again, we've had a lot of discussions about it. And again, I'm still that type of person that's just on the fence. Like, if they took all the Mega Evolutions out of the game, I'd still play Pokemon. I still love it. So the addition of them are just kind of meh to me. And honestly, I was not one that really wanted Sceptile and Swampert to evolve, because
you never wanted that.
Because basically now that they gave them Mega Evolutions, every single starter in the game is gonna get a Mega Evolution.
Yep.
Because they can't give Mega Evos to 1st and 3rd gen and ignore all the rest.
Do you think, I mean, this is a little bit less of the trailer, but do you think that there's any chance of them doing the Johto starters at the end of the game in this game? Because you're not going to remake Johto.
Maybe I could see it maybe happening. I feel like if they're not going to remake the games, then it's going to fall more so under the line of, like, I think I'd rather see it tie into like a Mega Evolution special or even a movie.
Okay.
Like, maybe, because we've had Mega Evolution specials, but what if they come out with like an actual full-fledged Mega Evolution movie? And like they're going through Mega Evolution and everything like that, and then all of a sudden Mega Feraligatr comes out, and Mega Typhlosion and Mega Meganium. Maybe if they give Mega Meganium a decent ability, it can actually become useful, because its regular ability and its hidden ability are complete Bodhi. But still, I don't know. The Johto starters actually being in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I think Mo mentioned once that at the end of the game or something you can actually get them.
Yeah, you can get them. I wasn't sure if it was just in Emerald or if it was in Ruby and Sapphire. I'm not entirely sure, but I know at the end of the game you can get them if you meet certain requirements. I think it was if you catch every Pokemon in the Pokedex, like just specific to the Hoenn region. And then the professor would give you one.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then I don't see any reason why they wouldn't include them in the game again. To the extent of giving them a Mega Evolution, I mean, again, I'm on the fence about it. So when I think about it, I'm just like, I come up with all these different theories and ideas. I'm just like, nah, it's not practical. Like, I'm not passionate about enough. I'm not passionate enough about one way or another to sit there and say, yes, they're gonna do this in the game. So it's just kind of meh.
I got you.
But of course, moving on, as we see the other Mega Evolutions, Mega Blaziken is nothing new. I don't even know what attack that is that he's using. I don't recognize that. Is
that Eruption?
Is it Eruption, or is it like I feel like an idiot saying this. Was it Flame Pledge?
It could be. It's not, because it's not Eruption. I'm thinking about, because I use Eruption all the time in Typhlosion. I don't think it's Eruption, but it might be. It could be Flame Pledge.
Just because like the rings going out from it. It looks like Eruption when it's coming down the Sceptile. Yeah. But just initially going off the Blaziken, it doesn't look like that. So I don't know. Did anybody out there run Fire Pledge Mega Blaziken?
that base, what, 75 special attack? I don't even know what he has.
Yeah. But still, if there's anybody out there that knows what move that is, let us know in the comment section below, because clearly neither one of us has seen it in-game, because it must not be a move that's popular enough to be recognized like Leaf Storm is or anything like that. And then the power is here! Mega Swampert! Putting in work! Oh, I love him. Mega Swampert's easily my favorite of the three. Swampert was my favorite of the three to begin with, so just to see Mega Swampert, I love his design. I love how big, bulky, and intimidating he actually is.
Yeah, he's huge. He's huge. I'm not like, I mean, you know that I'm like Mega Sceptile's my choice, but I'm not hating on Mega Swampert at all. He is so threatening. Just his presence alone is so powerful.
I love him. He's amazing to me. I think, is that Hydro Pump that he's using?
It should be a Hydro Pump. I mean, there's a chance it's one of the other ones. Like, if it's, I mean, maybe it's Hydro Cannon or I don't know, but it looks like Hydro Pump.
It looks like Hydro Pump, because I mean, we all know what Scald looks like. It doesn't look like Scald. Honestly, I don't understand why he's not hitting him with a Waterfall.
Exactly.
Or something, because obviously Mega Swampert's going to be that nice and powerful physical attacker. Well, I mean, at the same time, he's a starter, so his stats are going to be evenly distributed. So,
yeah.
Never know if you want to be that guy to run Hydro Pump Mega Swampert.
Do it up.
I got a team with Hydro Pump Mega Swampert, Fire Pledge Mega Blaziken. We could keep it going all day, but still, either way, we're not done yet. I thought we were done with the Mega Evos. We're not done with Mega Evos.
No, we're not done with them yet.
We're not done with them quite yet. We have Groudon and Kyogre doing the damn thing. This was something interesting that came up. I don't know if you've heard it yet or not, but when Mega Groudon goes ham, he gains fire typing.
Yes.
That's something that I don't want to say it caught me by surprise. It makes sense because as kids, I'm sure a lot of us thought or assumed that Groudon was fire type.
Just because Sunny Day and everything.
Yeah, just with Sunny Day and all that stuff, and because Kyogre's water type, so it makes sense for them to be fire to counterbalance each other. But he's been ground this whole time. So when he Mega Evos or he does his Primal Devolution or whatever you want to call it, he gains that fire typing. I mean, still Kyogre wrecks his life. So
yeah, I know.
Really
now it's even worse. Now it's even worse.
It's even worse. There's no chance of him living a hit from Kyogre now, but still.
Now he can't even take a water gun from Kyogre.
No, definitely not. Choice Specs Water Gun Kyogre in the rain. It's over.
It's over.
It's over. It's over. But still, it's interesting because it's been confirmed, I guess, as a new type of Mega Evolution.
Yeah, you know what? But if you look at the background, when you see the red and the blue orbs, well, that is, you can see Kyogre and Groudon sticking out from them. Like, you see it's like a brick background. Like, it looks very specific to me. It doesn't look like when you get a Mega Evolution for, like, in X and Y, for example, when they Mega Evolve, they turn pink and the background just turns black and then it turns white. But this looks like a specific, like, almost place. I don't know. I'm still not sold on the fact that this is going to be an in-battle evolution. Like, I'm personally not sold on it. I still think it might be some sort of like transformation, as far as even like the Rotom forms and Shaman.
So you think it's gonna be one of those things where it's like you just give them the item and they stay that way from there on out?
I think so. I think that this might be a cutscene from the actual gameplay, but I don't really think that it's gonna be. I mean, I guess it would make sense because then they lose that hold item, so that's what keeps the balance. I mean, there's no balance when it comes to Mega Kyogre. Let's be honest. There's not going to be any sort of balance, but whether he has an item or not. So I guess I'm on the fence, but I just, to me, it just doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't really like the idea of another in battle type of evolution besides Mega Evolution. I'd prefer it if it was outside of battle.
Well, they've released those screenshots, and it's been shown already that it's not just a regular Mega Stone, because Groudon and Kyogre have their own like individual images next to their names where the Mega Stone should be, with the Omega symbol and the Alpha symbol on it and everything. So in the screenshot video I uploaded earlier today, I made that idea or that reference of, is this something that's exclusive to Kyogre and Groudon, because there's been those rumors of, like, for example, Mega Aerodactyl being another primal devolution from Aerodactyl.
Yeah.
And then the rumors of all the fossils getting Megas as well.
I definitely don't think that a Pokemon like Aerodactyl would warrant a de-evolution. I think primal is I think the term's being taken a little bit too loosely. Like primal, like these are like almost god Pokemon. Like they're not Arceus, but like they're in charge of the land and the sea. Like they have the ability to create those things. Like Aerodactyl's not creating anything. So like I don't know. I think it's more of a powerful state. The other thing that's been brought up is the fact that a lot of people wish that Kyogre would have gained an electric typing to sort of balance out the fact that Groudon gets completely crapped on by it. Like at least now if it's electric, Groudon can hit it with an earthquake and it'll be super effective. Plus, you have thunderstorms. I mean, then you get Stab Thunder in the rain, so that's kind of dangerous.
That if they get Stab Thunder in the rain, oh my lord, Kyogre is gonna be so broken if they make him electric typing. I mean, I understand in the sense of like Kyogre versus Groudon, that makes sense. But let's be honest.
Overall, for the overall spectrum of it,
in the overall spectrum of Wi-Fi battling, if you make Kyogre part electric, because Kyogre already runs Thunder as it is because he has the rain with him. Exactly. So if you gave him Thunder and you made it stab, that's pure destruction. I'm sorry. That is pure destruction. Nothing's living that, because you gotta think. Let's take regular Kyogre as it is. He's already got the natural bulk, because it's fucking Ubers, it's a legend. He's already got the stats to just destroy you. He gets Calm Mind. Regularly, it gets Calm Mind rest set.
Gosh.
Get a couple Calm Minds up, and it's Stab Thunder in the rain. If you're not a ground type, you're dying.
Yeah, you're dying every time.
You're dying. I don't care if you're grass. I don't care if you resist it. You're dead. Let's be real here. You're dead. So I don't know. That's gonna go ahead and wrap up our speculation as of right now. The images that we have of Groudon and Kyogre are too powerful.
They're so...
Oh, my lord. These new primal forms, just it's too powerful. I can't stop looking at Groudon's kneecaps. Just looking at look at that Omega symbol. I don't know why.
The way they glow.
Just the way they glow, like, because I imagine that, like, look at the cuts on his stomach and stuff, like, imagine
that's
like,
magma inside of him.
Exactly.
That's gotta be like magma.
Exactly. It just feels like I imagine it in the sense of like, what if your kneecap was cut up like that? That's gonna be so painful. But I don't know. That's another conversation for another time. But still, it's too powerful. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section below about everything that we spoke about. We definitely took this trailer and picked it apart piece by piece. So we're definitely going to be looking forward to what you guys are thinking. What are your theories? What are your thoughts? What are your ideas? Leave them in the comment section below. Make sure you check out ShadyPenguinn's channel as well. Link to his channel and his Twitter will be in the description. And make sure you smash the hell out of the like button if you are hyped for Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. But with that, Shady, hit him with the outro, Shady.
Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it shady.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.